All right, we are back. We are on number 5. A lot of you got this wrong. Let's see the characteristics of number 5. It says, I want, in 6 years, a future value of $10,000. The interest rate is 9%, so R is 9 over 100, 0.09. Find how much I have to put down at t equals 0, the principal or the present value, to get 10,000 after 6 years. So this is what's the characteristics of this. It's a one-shot investment. So it's not an annuity. 2, there is no M, no compounding. No compounding periods during the 5 years. During the 6 years. Therefore, it's not compound interest. What does that leave us? No annuity. That takes care of section 6.3 to 6.5. No compound interest. That takes care of section 6.2. Therefore, it is simple interest. So let's look at our formula. S equals P 1 plus RT. We could also write it P plus PRT. This is also called I, which is my interest income. What are they looking for here? How long will it take until the account is worth... No, I'm sorry. Find P. They're looking for P. They're not looking for I. Some people use I and PRT. 10,000 is not your interest income. That's your future value. So I would use this formula. S equals P 1 plus RT. So S is going to be 10,000. P I don't know. Forget it. 1 plus, we should, 0.06, 0.09, sorry, R times 6 years. So that's P. And let's see, I'll turn to the page where I got all these numbers down rather than doing...
0.54, right?
What?
0.54.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going to... I got other things down here, too, instead of just doing it in my head. Okay, so it's 1.54. So P is going to be equal to 10,000 divided by 1.54. So P comes out to be equal to 64.94. Now that's what they asked for. Suppose they asked for the interest income. Just suppose. I didn't do that here. So the interest income that's I. That's PRT. That's 64.94. It's hard for me to write when I get this far. Times 0.09 times 6. Let me figure that one out because I didn't do it. $3,507. So that's my interest income. Okay?
Isn't that also the future value minus the principal?
That's what it is.
It looks like it's off by 1.
Now, the interest income also is, and this is the way I suggest you find it, S minus P is 10,000 minus 64.94.
Right, because you had rounding error with the multiplication.
Yeah, I had rounding error, so that's 3506, right?
Right.
So there's just a little bit difference. I suggest not using this formula at all, because you guys were using this formula when you were looking for this in annuity problems. It doesn't hold. When you want to find interest income, use this. Okay, and P may change also. But I equals S minus P. Do not use PRT. That only holds for simple interest, and I see you people using it for compound interest and for annuities. So just to be safe, no I equals PRT. This will be your only, these are your only simple interest and other interest formulas.
But you mean just to be safe, know that I equals S minus P.
Oh, no, I read. These are the only ones you should have, 1 and 2.
Right.
That's all. Don't do I equal PRT, because I find that they were using it for annuities. And
Right, yeah, it only holds for simple interest.
Yeah, it only holds for simple interest.
Right.
All right, but this holds for almost everything. You might have to redefine these, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, your interest income is simply, what you have at the end minus what you put in
That's
to
right.
begin with.
That's exactly it.
It's how it grew, yeah.
It's
Simple subtraction.
Okay, so what's next? All right, so now we're on 6. This is a sinking fund. Many people on the Titanic had sinking funds. That's a joke. Okay. Probably not. No, probably a good joke now, but probably not good in 1912.
Well, no, that Titanic movie came out like 20 years ago. These students might not be
Oh, you're
familiar
right.
with it.
All right. They want to pay off a loan of $400,000 in 5 years. Now, how can they pay it off? Let's look at the ways they can pay it off. So how could they pay it off? Well, one way is to take out the loan and pay to the bank in periodic payments. Now, this is not part of the problem, but I'm just showing you the difference. So this would be a present value problem because the bank would send the loan of what was it? 400,000, one lump sum at time 0. Now you can then pay the bank back R dollars every period to the bank. Now let's see what would happen if we did that. Let's look at what we have in this case. Well, what are some of the givens? This is not given. This is not part of this problem, but I'm just showing you why this problem is a future value, not a present value. So a lot of people use this problem as a present value problem, and it's not. Now, if I took out the loan and I decide to pay back the bank, all right, so what am I given here? I'm given that the present value is 400,000. T is 5 years. All right, the commas ago sets up an annuity. Blah, 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 okay. At the end of each period, so that's an annuity. Interest rate is 9%. And it's compounded semi-annually, semi-annually. So let's see if it is a loan payback. This is a good comparison problem. So that means my formula would be the present value formula. 1 minus 1 plus R over M to the minus MT divided by R over M. All right, so what am I looking for now? Find the amount of each. So I want to find R. Now, once again, this is not the problem I gave you, but this is another way the bank could have done this. So AN is 400,000. They were given 400,000. That's the present value. 1 minus 1 plus R is 0.09 over 2 to the minus 2 times 5 divided by 0.09 over 2. Now, I haven't really done this, but I'm going to do it out. 400,000 is R. Now, 2 at the point is 0.045, right? So it's 1 minus 1.045 raised to the minus 10. And we can divide that whole thing by 0.045. So let me erase this. And the reason I'm doing this is for a comparison. All right, once again, I lost the... What did I do with this?
I think it's on the shelf there.
Oh, I put it... All right, I'm going to leave this, the bottom part on the board. Okay. All right, let's see what we get here. We take 1.05 to... I just decided to do this now, so I'm sorry. Raised to the minus 10. That's 0.643. So 400,000 1 minus 0.644 actually, divided by 0.045. So this is going to be, I'm going to put this over here so I can put it all in one line. So 1 minus 0.644 is, can't see it, 0.356. 0.356 divided by 0.045 was R divided by 7.9. So R equals seems like a lot. It does.
What was the interest rate? 9%?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, that's why. I know.
It's like the 1980s.
Yes. 50,633. That's what they would have had to pay off each period.
But it was semi-annually for...
It was twice a year. So what would their... Let's look at the total payout of the company. Total payout of the company to the bank. Well, the payout is going to be RMT. So it's 50,000. 2 times 5, right?
Yep.
So it's 500,632, right?
506,320.
500, say, yeah, that too. That's what they paid the bank. So what did the bank make? Bank's income, what's called interest income, is 506, 320 minus 400,000, right? So 106, 320.
We're at 15 minutes again.
Okay, we'll stop. And now we'll go to the second possibility. So let's put those up here. Let's stop. Okay.